The letter was from a mom who was reluctantly reaching out because her daughter had neuroblastoma. She said that her daughter had begged her to get in touch with me. She didn't want anything from me. She just wanted to reach out and let me know that her daughter had written me a letter. I read that and I thought, well, I would love to just talk to her and say hi. I heard this rustling and she put this little girl on the phone and said, this was Claire.
Hi, Mike Kim. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me love you. And thank you for being my miracle.
I cried. I mean, it was very painful. The emotional roller coaster was really tough. And I called Brad and I said, I can't talk to her right now anymore. Can you call and sing? And he said, of course.
I played Amazing Grace. I played a couple of songs. In the middle of it, there's no way that's not real. How can that not be real? You're singing to someone's dying kid. The hardest moment of the entire thing was when the call came and it was very to the point and she just said she's gone.
It's, you know, a parent's worst nightmare.
And my wife started bawling.
She hit my softest spot. Like, as a mother, you know, wanting my kids to be okay.
And then it started to get weird.
I said, where can I send flowers for the funeral?
And she didn't have an address for it.
She said, oh, don't, just send a donation to your local children's hospital. And I mean, I had like a physical reaction. Every red flag went up. And I remember just looking at people around me. Who is it? How many people were involved in this scam? And are they right here? Are they watching me right now?
You were worried they might be a threat to you.
Yes, this person was crazy.
I watched my wife buckle when she realized this wasn't a real girl. You know, and I vowed that night, I said, I'm gonna find her. I'm going to find her and I'm gonna make sure that this person is not able to do this or isn't capable of doing worse.